Hello world, and welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect. I'm your host Sam, and we are back again with another video here. We are watching Chelsea versus West Ham. It says in the London Derby. All the teams from London, maybe except all of them. None of them picked up points. Let's see if one of these two can do something else. Chelsea special. We expect Chelsea to pick up some points because they have been playing so badly. I just watched the Wolves losing to another team there, and you expect Chelsea to be beating those teams. So it's really a problem. If I'm a Chelsea fan, I need to be very worried. It has to be a need to be very, very worried. Sorry for the screen is still working. We're still working on it. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section, guys. Oh, Jorginho is back. It's been a long time since I've seen Jorginho. 2 minutes played. Frank Lampard. You can actually tell that this season is just weird. The things that are happening can't be explained. Fabianski passing a ball easy. That was an easy pass. Let's see what's happening here. I'm literally waiting for this thing to load right now. That's why I cannot change anything on the screen. But as soon as I have control over that, I will definitely do that. Or in fact, let me do this. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section, guys. What are you expecting to see from this game? Who has the upper hand? Who's gonna win this game? Between Chelsea and the West Ham United. Now it's gonna be a throw-in for the Hammers. You know, I'm looking for something. Is Antonio inside this game? Is Antonio in this game? Because with him you could see something different than what we're seeing right now. Chilwell is screaming down right now. He's in pain. I think he was the one at fault there, Chilwell. He pushed the man. He pushed the man, Chilwell there, guys. But guess what? Seems like he is the one who's injured now. I hope he's okay. You can't push a man and expect things to be all fine. Nothing but all fine. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section, guys. Give me your predictions right about now. Chilwell is actually picked up a serious injury here. Hello, Mr. Elliott. How are you doing? You think Chelsea will win by 2-0? Oh, what happened to him? Still looking at what happened because that leg was up in the air. Seems like he's in pain, man. How have you been recently? The channel has grown so much. Yes, the channel has been growing every single day. I've been good. Seems like they're trying to by all means to see if he's okay. Is he going to be able to continue? Channel has been growing each and every day, which is just a blessing, you know. Because it actually feels like every single thing that I'm doing is actually representing something for a change. if you understand what I mean. He's not working well though. It's not working well. Let's see what's gonna happen from here. Mount. Game has continued. It seems like there's a player who's being fouled here. Chelsea are in trouble, you know. I don't know what you think. Do you think Chelsea has enough to do so? Seems like it's gonna be a free kick here. Oh, what a pass! Oh, it's actually a goal. But the ref is saying that he was offside. Was he offside though? They need to be alert of these things. Oh, oh, I think he's offside. Yes, I think he's offside. Yeah, I think he's offside. So it means the decision from the ref was the correct one. Yeah, he was offside. Let me hear what you are saying here on the comment section. Uh, okay, I know for a long time you put a lot of videos out, but you're stuck at 30 subscribers. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? That's exactly the problem. That's exactly what has been happening here. But seems like, you know, the problem is this. If the amount of viewers were going down, showing that all the things that I'm doing is not even doing anything. But the problem is that the viewers were a lot of people were watching were not even subscribed to the channel yet, so it was a problem. Now, just from Norway, it seems like things are changing. What did you think about Manchester United's performance yesterday? It's good to see more views and subscribers for your hard work. Yeah, just pray that it continues. I just pray that it continues growing, because that's all we need. It seems like a lot of players are picking up knocks here. I'm still seeing. I'm still seeing the Chilwell challenge, but I still cannot explain how did he pick up that knock, because it looks like he's out. It's literally out, like it's gone. Yeah, they're changing a player, because don't think Chilwell will be continuing anytime soon. That is a knock that rules him out, that takes him out of the game earlier in the game, which is not a good thing also, of course, for Chelsea. Let's see who the player that they're introducing, if he's going to be able to do better. Yes, Mason Mount, there's a cross. It's a goal. Thiago Silva. It is a goal. So Chelsea are leading by 1-0, guys. Funny part is that this team just tried to score on the other side, but now they are behind. That's the funny part about football, eh? Are they checking something there? What are they? This is a goal, right? Yeah, it is a goal. They just looked like they were checking something there, but it is a goal for sure. Can't disagree with that. Let's see what the Hammers can. The Hammers come back, or Chelsea are gonna win 2-0, like what Mr. Elliot has predicted. It's looking like it's gonna be an interesting game, that's for sure. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. What a pass. There's movement from Chelsea. There's another cross. They're now looking more deadly now. That they're leading by 1 goal to 0. Something has changed in terms of how they're performing now. So the Hamas has to work so hard to survive. Okay, Manchester United were good, but if I was a Manchester United fan, I wouldn't get too happy. Manchester United still needs players, and Leeds are not the best team. Yeah, that is true. Manchester United still needs some a lot of work as a team. No, in a way, one thing we can say is that let's give them this time, let them enjoy, let them celebrate, because that team exactly did score those 6 goals. So it means, in a way, it cancels out the 6 goals that Tottenham Hotspurs scored this team. So let's see now they have a clear start in a place where they were not performing so well. That was also one of the amazing part about this victory for them. So we will definitely see what happens. Just an idea, if you want people to subscribe, record a clip asking people to subscribe at the beginning of the video. Oh, yes, yes. Okay, I will do that. You know, I'm still working on something. I want to actually put also another, what is that? What is that word? What is that word? Yes, I want to add a lot of stuff here. So we're still working on finding out the best way to actually ask people to click that subscribe button. But I will do that. Oh, there was a chance for Chelsea. They messed up there, you know. They messed up. They messed up. This thing is saying that no data. Let me see why it's saying no data. What a miss. We will definitely see what we do. So it's important that we grow. We need this channel to grow, create a community around it a bit. The subscribe picture on the top does not work so well. Oh, yeah, hey, I've noticed that as well. Doesn't really work so well. Actually, people decide for them to see it. We'll see what we do. We're still working on this channel to actually change even the layout of right now this watch alongs. I just got something done. I will show you when it's set up. Then we'll see maybe for the next games, the Carabao Cup, and you'll be seeing all the new things that we're changing. It's gonna be looking so good. So Chelsea are leading by 1 goal to 0, guys. As you can see, 14 minutes played. What are your predictions? Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. Just an idea if you want people. Okay, I did read that comment. Yeah, did read that comment. Guys, do me a favor, click that like button. That is so important. The rest of your stream has upgraded a lot and it looks much better. Yes, we are working so hard to upgrade each and every time. Really. If you actually notice, starting from the thumbnails, I'm no longer putting only pictures of people. Now we actually have something that I prepare every time for every stream. It's making sense in a way, if I have to say. It's making sense. Mason Mount. It's only that I need to. One thing I need to do is just to work on looking for a good camera that I can use. Oh, so Burnley are picking up victories now, people. Burnley are winning matches now. That is so important, you know. Do me a favor, guys, if you're just joining in, click that like button, subscribe to the channel. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section. We are gonna try by all means to keep upgrading things as much as we can so that we change all these things, this outlook. We give something, you know, a new look. But we need to improve in terms of sound. It's really important. They're checking for something here. What were they checking for? I do have people, but they're non-believers, if I may say, because I'm the first one who have actually decided that I want to put my love of football out in the air so that people can I can actually have a community out there. So they don't believe in all these things, but it's just me, myself, and I fighting. But in terms of people that I'm working on, if you go on my Facebook channel, there is a guy. We are not really close. We are not at a close place. Like it's really far away from me right now. He's helping me out with the designs. As you can see, if you go on the Football Connect Facebook page, or even Twitter or Instagram, you actually see that there are a lot of things. There's an updated table for the Football Connect, and there is always something. In fact, I can actually show you something right now here. Let me see if it's able to load. Here's one who has been helping me out, who has come up with a lot of interesting designs that he wants to try out here. He's a graphic designer. I have a lot of football fans here, especially Liverpool. You would actually love if you come to my house where we're watching a Liverpool game. God gave us our love for football, and if we work hard, it will work. Whatever hard it made. Yes, yes, that's true. The love is just, you know, you can't hide this. You can't hide this. The love we have for football is just amazing. Something that we cannot hide. We just want to show each and every time. Oh, Mount has been fouled there. I hope it's not another player who picks up a knock again. Because already one player is out, so I don't think there's any Chelsea fan out here who wants to lose another player out there. Mason Mount gonna take the free kick. Let's see what happens. And that's the reason why every time whenever I'm doing these live streams, I'm always watching them from something that is behind, because I'm using either a phone or a laptop, because the people decide they don't want to be disturbed while they're watching their games. It's crazy. It's crazy. No matter how much you grow, promise me you will never get rid of the water bottle. Oh yeah, hey. Never get rid of this one. You know, I love this bottle. I got it from the ARC, like it's a community of architects here in Bots. After we did something here, they just gave me this. So maybe I won't be drinking this water, you know, because right now, if I can tell you, it's really hot this side. I think it's about 21 or maybe somewhere there degrees, and it's in the evening. So, whew. It's just hot. There's an attack by Chelsea. I think they're now enjoying this game more than we expected them to. And they're saying this is a derby, right? This is a derby, right? Yeah, we should be seeing better things from this derby, people. Where's Antonio? You know, Aston Villa, they work so well with this Antonio guy. It's always important with you to see him in this game. I have no idea where he is now. You wonder. Yeah, let me put something. I think it's loaded so well. Manchester United. Manchester United had to embarrass another team yesterday, like what Liverpool did as well. Oh, I'm in England and it's only 4 degrees. Wow, wow, wow. I think it's interesting to live. I had last time I was talking to to Louis here. He was telling me that it was in Scotland. It was 8 degrees in the afternoon, while this side it was around 28 degrees. And I'm like, and he's like, we only get that once a year. Like what? It's interesting. So like what I'm talking about is this, guys. Let me put this. This is the table, the updated table of the games before this game that has been played today. This is how it's looking like. So all these small little things are what we are trying to work on so that we improve the channel a bit and add a lot of things as we that we can add into the channel. So we'll see. We'll see as we grow. There's a lot of things that has been happening in the Football Connect. A lot of things that has been happening. The water bottle. I'm just laughing to myself. Never expected. I was laughing. The other thing that I was actually laughing about was this. Let me see if I can put it on the screen. I've been putting content each and every time on this Twitter thing, but guess what? I still have about 8 followers. Like, seriously? But anyway, every growth takes time, that's for sure. Every growth takes time. Okay. Chelsea are being tested, but can they stand the pressure? That's an important question. Today we have the sun in the entire sun comes out at 7 in the morning and goes out at 4 in the afternoon. Wow. Interesting. That is interesting. It'll be interesting. I'm learning a lot because I'm gonna come one day to watch some games there. I'm gonna come one day that side when maybe this channel will be big and stuff. Maybe I'll be meeting with some of you guys that side. It'll be interesting. I think I would love that. I'd actually love that. This thing, by the way, this one that is written Chelsea and what we are removing that. The next 2 games there will be something different that we are still working on to make it look better, which will be going well with the new logo and also everything. If you notice everything now, it's now detailed. They have the Football Connect logo on it, and we are trying to do designs. I'm actually now working on Photoshop a lot now. Anyway, I've been spending a lot of time talking about this. Let me look at what's happening in this game. Is there anything that is interesting here? West Ham are playing football, but can they get something out of this game? No. Can they? Can they? Frank Lampard, his team can actually score first and things look like they're okay. Then when the game is about to be over, we see miracles. So let's see if they can hold on to their lead right now. Can they hold on? That is so important. Because one thing that I know, I can never write out West Ham, especially this season. These small teams are shocking a lot of people. Who expected Wolves to beat Liverpool by 7 goals to 0? 7 goals to 2. Who expected... Oh, there's an attack by the Hammers. They are doing good passes here. Let's see what's going to happen from this. You have been to the United Kingdom. Not yet. In fact, if I talk about traveling, the only place I've traveled was I was born in Zimbabwe. That's where I was born in Africa. I've traveled from Zimbabwe to Botswana, Zimbabwe to South Africa. Those are the only 2 countries that I've been in. But I've lived in BW or in Botswana for such a long time now. I think it's almost 13 years. Because of the problems. If you read the news about my country, exactly Zim, you actually be shocked. So I've been here for such a long time. It actually feels like my second home. In fact, it is like my first home, and the Zim is now like my second home, which is weird. What a miss. That was close, but it was a miss anyway. One thing that I've discovered, I don't know if you have discovered, guys, to score Mendy, you cannot kick the balls that are up in the air. Kick those balls that are down. He can't see those ones. He has a problem with those goals. People can actually score him for, there's a mistake by Chelsea. They're gonna suffer from that. Oh, I think it was offside as well. There was a chance. Yeah, he was offside a bit. They're going to suffer from this offsides. I'm telling you, West Ham, they need to at least create an opportunity where they get a chance and actually try to make it count for a change. Today I was doing in the review show. Things to talk about, especially about some teams. You should check it out. It's interesting. Maybe the first part, if you're not a Liverpool supporter, you won't like it. But if you go through the video, there's some interesting comments and reviews that I gave in there that were crazy. I tried to read about Africa as much as I can, but in England we don't hear, or we don't have any content about it that much. Should hear me out if you need any content that is real, then I'll try by all means to give you. It's crazy the things that happen. Oh, that happens in Zim are just crazy. I would love to go to South Africa one day. Yeah, the motherland. Yeah, it is a good place. It's only that they were just killing some people. They are looking at me like people like me as such. For example, like from Zim, a lot of my countrymen were killed through xenophobia and stuff like that. But it is a good place to go. It is a good place. It's just that the people there, you never know, they're crazy up there in the head. They're crazy in the head. 27 minutes played, guys. 28, in fact. Still 1-0 to Chelsea, and the game is actually being played more in the Chelsea half rather than in the West Ham half. Is this gonna be one of those games like the Manchester City game that I watched? Southampton attacking from left and right, but Manchester City managed to get away with that one goal that they scored. Okay, there's space. Timo Werner is running. He has a lot of space to cover there. What an interesting game, that's for sure. It's a free kick here, right? Yeah, it is a free kick. What was Jorginho doing? Which part of like in terms of when we talk about the months, which month do you like to play? Do you like to watch football on, like, do you have a particular match that you prefer to go watch football where it's maybe the weather is friendly to people? Oh, there's a chance. Oh, they scored again, but they're saying there's a foul. Man, that hurts. Thiago Silva is screaming in agony. I don't know what happened, but what I know is that he's screaming. But if you look at this, was there really a challenge there? He just fell, though. He just fell. They need to sort themselves out. They need to score. I think if West Ham scores a goal, this game is going to be interesting. I actually love to see a goal so that I actually enjoy this game. What can you say about this Declan Rice? He's looking like he's really enjoying themselves. Okay, let me read what you're saying, Mr. Elliot. Sorry, I had to do something here. I was going to go on a school trip because I play rugby, but the other school trips was robbed and held on gunpoint in Johannesburg, so we can't go. Yeah. Now that one is normal. If you there are people, it's like they actually attack you on gunpoint. It's like in a way, Johannesburg is like the United States of America of Africa. You understand what I mean? The United States of America for Africa, because the people are just crazy in the head. So they're always doing those crazy things. You never expect to see those things, but they do that. If I tell you, here in BW, I know they might talk a lot, but it's one of the most peaceful countries in the world. I have to say, they're so peaceful. They don't do those crazy things. I have a South African friend, and he tells me a lot about the bad stuff that happens there. Yeah, it's crazy. But also, there are also good things that happens in South Africa. I don't wanna lie. There are also good things, but you pick more bad than good. That's why only one thing that hurts a lot of people. Chelsea with the space, can they make it count? No, that is not going to count. So it's gonna be a goal kick. Christian Pulisic is getting. What's happening with you, man? You're getting angry here, man. Can't be losing yourself here. Can't be losing yourself. Can't be losing yourself. 32 minutes play, guys. What can you say? It's now becoming one boring derby. Because I'm not seeing anything from what I'm expecting to see from them. hmm if I could find a place where I could get a better camera. The cameras that are this place are so expensive. Whew. Amount. Just hope that maybe if I reach the 1,000 subscriber month, maybe subscribers, then maybe buy some good things that you use for the. Oh, is that not even? If you could travel anywhere in the world, which country would you travel to? If I could travel to anywhere in the world, which country would I travel to? I have some places. I've heard Britain. One thing that I know about Britain that people might never want to agree or disagree. There is just that, you know, Zim and Britain, we are so close. I don't know. There's this connection. Is it that because there's a lot of history of a lot of British that is there in Zim, so there's that connection. It's always interesting. For the sake of football, I would love to go to England. If I'm to go into a country, maybe say to just go live there. I've heard that as much. I know it's a cold place, but Canada is a good place to be. I'd like to go find out what is it all about, what happens in Canada. It's just interesting. It's always interesting to go find out what happens there. But in terms of football, I love football a lot. So one way or the other, I'll find myself there, coming to watch football, doing anything that I can do. That's because it's always interesting. The boys out. It's going to be throwing Jorginho. What did you think about the Jorginho's return? It's been a long time since I've seen him. Kante, so it means Kante is back on that. Kai Havertz has been dropped, in other words. Oof, Kai Havertz is like, I think is one of the players who's having a horrible time at Chelsea. For 70, how much did Chelsea pay? 70 million. That is just one weird performance from him. Okay, it's a throw-in. Another one. We're almost going to halftime now, and I haven't really enjoyed this game, if I may say. An interesting game here. So, are you telling me that Chelsea are actually struggling to play against this team? Is that exactly what I'm seeing right now here? Because it looks like they are really struggling to play against this team. There's an attack. There was almost a cross there. Didn't go well. Hammers again. They try again. You know what? I think in a way I'm not really impressed with the way the West Hams are playing. They should have been leading or at least have something to talk about than what we are seeing here. Because the pressure that they're putting in this team and they're not leading is just crazy. So Wolves were beaten. They lost a game. How? No idea. Especially after coming from beating Chelsea, how do you lose to Burnley? This is exactly what tells you that football is a crazy game. You can't understand what happens in this game. Okay, let's see. Next passes Thiago. Oh, no, what a flick. Wow. This is amazing. Wait. People just need to give Kava time. He's only 21 and a normal 21-year-old couldn't even take the pressure of being a $70 million player. He doesn't even play. He hasn't even been playing the best, but he's a 21-year-old man. Yeah, hey, yeah. I hear what you're saying. It makes sense. Well, maybe yeah, we might be putting a lot of pressure on him, but guess what? This pressure that some of us were putting on him, it's not something that we are creating. It's what the people who are supposed to be supporting him are putting on. They're putting this pressure on him. The Chelsea fans, they're the ones who are putting this pressure. We are just feeding into their pressure and making it a thing as well. We have made it a thing because they have put the pressure on him. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how they do that. But they have very nice fast, man. So who has been the best signing of Chelsea since they've signed the new players? Who has been the best signing for you? Emerson. I think we'll find out exactly after the game what happened to Chilwell. Because Ben Chilwell was out, by the way. Huh. Pulisic. So tomorrow there are games of the Carabao Cup. Arsenal Manchester City. It's a big game. It's huge. It's huge. I'll do a stream for that one. Brentford versus Newcastle. Don't know. We'll see on that one. Then on Wednesday we have Tottenham versus Stoke. Then Manchester United versus Everton. That is a good fixture, especially after what Manchester United did to Everton. A chance for Everton to do somehow something like payback or something. Can they? Oh, Azpilicueta is in this game today. He's running with the ball so that it covers space. So far, the best signing. You know what? The funny part is this. I didn't receive this. I actually didn't receive this one. So far, Chelsea's best signing has been Thiago Silva, but the only but they will only play for 2 or 3 years overall. I wouldn't say. I would say their best signing will be Kai Havertz. Or you are saying that in time overall, their best signing will be Kai Havertz, but right now, Thiago is the best signing that they have. What about Mendy? Let's sign Mendy to this year. What can you say about Mendy? Because Kepa was crap, and Mendy, he's something. He's a player who's gonna give them something, you know. He's gonna give them something new, positivity in a bit, something that they can smile about a bit. They signed Mendy, by the way. Felt like maybe for me, he is their best signing at the moment. There's a chance for Chelsea. Look at that. Look at what is Timo Werner doing there? What is Timo Werner doing there? Oh man. What is Timo Werner doing there? That is crazy. That's no good. Yeah. One on one with the goalkeeper, and you pass the ball to the legs in the legs of the keeper like that. Oh, what a kick by Mount. Imagine if this team West Ham comes back in this game and they lose, he will regret those chances that he's missing out. We're almost going to halftime, guys. 2 minutes left before we go to halftime. Oh, what a pass. That's $1 million pass. Alan. He's offside. West Ham, they need to be careful. I think Chelsea, we have to give them some credit. Their defense for holding that defense line. They're always getting it correct. Three offsides for West Ham, none for Chelsea. That is interesting, you know. That is world class. Olivier Giroud outside today, watching it from outside. Who do you think that West Ham can bring on to try to put some life into this game? It's an interesting game. There's a pass. There's a player who's lying like in the ground for Chelsea. Who's that? Oh, it's Jorginho. I think Chelsea are about to experience the situation that Liverpool are going through with. Ooh, I don't think he landed well. I don't think he landed well. I don't think he landed well. Oh, the leg didn't land so well. Oh, I don't. That is bad. That looks so bad. That looks bad. That is bad. You know, it reminds me of who? You know, you can actually get an ACL. Is that ACL? Yeah, ACL injury from that. You can get an ACL injury from that. That is a terrible way of landing. Anyway, your thoughts on the game already before we go to halftime? What can you say? So, talking about Tottenham and Chelsea, it's going to be throwing, but I think it was offside already. Okay. I think the ball's going out now. MSN? Oh, okay. There's an attack by Chelsea. Still looking like. In Botswana, what teams do most people support? There's this team that they call it Township Rollers or something like that. It has a lot of people who support that team. It has a lot of people who follows that team. But when we talk about football that is watched by a lot of people in Africa here, we are talking about the South African DStv Premier League. A lot of people watches that one. They love the games that are played there. But in BW, nobody watches football. I don't even watch Botswana television because it's just not worth it. I can't believe that public television only it's in one language, but I know how to speak the language, but we can't. That's why we prefer to watch DSTV or watching football. Almost going to halftime, guys. I think it's about to be out. I think it's actually about to be out. In fact, it's halftime now. It's halftime now. Yeah, it is halftime. You know, I'm just hoping that as we grow as a channel. I would actually reach to a point that at halftime I don't even disappear from the stream like what Mark Gobridge does. I always watch that man a lot for United Stand, but at the moment I always have to find myself taking this breaks. But let me see if I missed up a comment here. I don't know the name of it, but one day if would love to go the Kaizer Chiefs Stadium in South Africa. It looks amazing. It actually be amazing if you go watch the game between Kaizer Chiefs and Pirates. That is the most craziest game. That is the only game where you see more of supporters in the game, like supporting that team. That it's like the biggest. It's like in a way. Let me just give an example of a Liverpool game versus Manchester United. You know how huge it is, or maybe let me just say El Clasico in Spain. That's how huge it is. And this one, it's actually a derby. When it comes to Kaizer Chiefs and the Orlando Pirates, it's always crazy. A lot of people support those teams. A lot of people. But now, because of COVID-19, we no longer have those. We no longer watch. We no longer watch people celebrating. It's crazy. Eh? So it's halftime. What can you say? What are we expecting to see from the second half? Let me see if I can do something here. What a game. Let's see if I can get any information from that. Okay, guys, we're gonna take a break, then we'll come back for the second half. thought I was the only one who's getting bored by this game, but I see that I'm not alone. It is turning out to be one boring derby. They need to sort that out and produce something that is actually watchable. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section, guys. We wait to see what the second half is in store for us. Chelsea are on top with the goal by Thiago, a header. They are on top. In a rather, I think we can actually agree when we say boring game. Let's see if they can give us a better second half. Alan Shearer. They haven't actually done anything, in fact. Let's see who's gonna be introduced to come and change this game. But right now, I have to say, can't tell. Just don't know what needs to happen to get a better game here. Chelsea fans, if this is gonna be a performance every time, then there should be that idea, or there should be you reasoning, thinking of how this gonna be. Because we need to see something here. So there are two injuries for Chelsea. If you didn't know, there are two injuries for Chelsea. Chilwell out. So now the Hammers are getting in. Ben Rama. I wanted to see Antonio, but Antonio is not in this fixture, so you know, to make the game more exciting, Chelsea should bring on. Do you think that they would do that though? Bring on Kepa, like bringing on Kepa. I don't see it. As much I would love to see it, as much as this would be so interesting, they won't do that. Because this game is just lifeless, you know. Yes, lifeless. I'm trying to find out why. Can't find any reason. Kepa. Kepa is just. I don't know what to say about Kepa. Just don't know what to say. Tammy. Who's better, Tammy or Giroud? Because I feel like Frank Lampard get confused with those two guys. Who's better between those two? So it means Antonio is not actually recovered from his muscle injury, I think. If I remember so well, I think it's the same injury that. Who picked it up at Liverpool? So that's saying that Rhys James and Williams and Chilwell are all injured. Kante with a lot of space to cover. Werner, oh, Mount, Mason Mount. You know that energy that this kid had when we were starting has just died down. Like it's no more. It's non-existent now. It's just gone. Kepa. And he's actually the most expensive goalkeeper in the world. Can you believe it? What a pass. West Ham, the attacking runner. Lot of space to cover. What a pass. There's a cross in back. Oh. Haaland, but could not put it where it's supposed to go. West Ham has scored more goals from crosses than any other team. And I think Chelsea have not conceded from a cross. So I think it's a game where everyone they are using that to their own strength. So it's going to be interesting to see how that will unfold. I think people forget that Haaland costed 45 million. Dombele costed the same and was criticized for playing badly. Let me tell you about that one. Let me try to explain. Oh, there was a chance, man. I think the keeper is in trouble there. You know, let me tell you something that happens. We look at the players. You know, we analyze the players. That's what they do. We look at no, not the players. We analyze the support of the team. You understand the support of the team. We look at it, and that I think is exactly what makes the difference. Because Tottenham has a lot of supporters, and whenever there's a bad performance, they'll call on that bullshit. Whenever there's a player who's not playing so well, there'll be something that'll be said. But with West Ham, who do you think will actually make the world listen? Who actually make a lot of noise whenever they lose? Because they're always gonna say we are mid team and we are okay. If we don't go off the Premier League, we are okay. End of story. So that's the reason why they don't value this player to this point. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. The keeper is checking if he's okay. I think this was gonna be nice if Chelsea loses this one. It was gonna be nice anyway. I'm just saying, guys, do me a favor, just joining us. Click the like button. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think will happen between Chelsea and the Hammers? Can't believe I've been watching this game for such a long time and I didn't change the scoreline here. The Chelsea fans must be saying in their brain that I hate their club. No, I don't hurt your club at all. What a pass. Oh, so today I was talking to Dominic Rich FC, and he had a lot of things to call on, and he was like, if I change those things and I try to and start producing good quality of cameras, then he might actually pick me up and make me join his contents just to boost the channel a bit. Okay, the reason why I don't really like Chelsea that much, all the games that we were supposed to have won, the seasons we should have won the Premier League, it's always Chelsea that comes out and spoil our fun. In England, the West Ham are the biggest jokes. Just 50 years old. Wow. Who went? Who wanted beer and a fight? What? Seriously? That's how this team came to be. Wow. What a crazy start of a team. What a crazy start of a team. Oh my god. What a weird game. And after this, you'll be hearing people like Monster saying that their team was playing so well there. Hammers, West Ham is in England as well, right? How important has Kurt Zuma been for this Chelsea team? You know, I feel like some people don't even look at how much he adds on to this team. Another corner kick. There are a lot of right backs in England, yeah? Let's see what happens here from the cross. There's a cross. Still not enough. Still not enough. Zuma is down. Let's see what happens now. Can they get something out of this game? Zuma is okay. Thiago Silva doing the defending. Let's see how this game goes now from this. Thiago Silva. Timo Werner. There's a What is Werner doing though? I'm just curious to find out what is Werner offering to this team. Okay, the start as the stuff with this game ball from behind. Yes. Uh, Zook says the same amount of goals this season than Arsenal in the last 10 games. Yeah, almost all the players who are up there in the air, they have more goals than Arsenal these days. Arsenal are just terrible, man. Arsenal are just terrible. I feel sorry for Arsenal because relegation or actually being relegated could be what's gonna be coming very, very soon to them. Zuma, Conte, what is happening here? Now they're looking like they're active now, this team. They've been dead. You mean Zuma, right? Yeah, Arsenal, Arsenal at the moment, to actually make fun of Arsenal team or the fans, it's actually now becoming so boring that I wanted to cover a lot of content about Arsenal because there's always content about Arsenal. But this week I was just like, ah man, what is it? It's the week of Christmas. Let me try to be a caring guy a bit. Mason Mount. You know, this guy called Expression. He's a Tottenham Hotspurs fan. I have a feeling you know him. What can you say about him? I think he's one of the best football team. Let me say football supporters out there as a fan and giving his thoughts on YouTube. I think he's one of the best in Tottenham Hotspurs. He's not afraid to show his reaction whenever there's a goal. I watch him dance. With the Tottenham fan, I love how Arsenal are doing. Oh, as a Tottenham fan, you love how Arsenal are doing. But yes, if I was an Arsenal fan, I would really hate it. Noble, Martin Noble. Let me hear what you're saying here. What was the Tottenham? Oh, expression. I think that's what you call him. It's expression Uzi. Yeah, I think that's how you call that name. I believe you know him. I don't know. Okay, it's gonna be a throw-in. Let's see what happens from this now. Christian Pulisic last season, it seemed like he was gonna be a bowler. He was playing so well now. Yeah, all the Tottenham fans knows expression. Yeah, hey, he's so energetic. I love that, you know. I love that. You'll be like dancing, man. That man is just, yay. It's just too much, but I love it. He's always like, I watch this. You know, how did I get to know of him? I actually watched him first on Sky Sports. That is the first time when I saw him. Even I struggle to keep up with the with what he is saying. Yeah, it's so energetic. There's just too much, but it's also always interesting. You know, it's always interesting. The first time when I actually saw him, the first time I was actually on Sky Sports, I saw him talking about Tottenham, Jose Mourinho and stuff, and it was an interesting. But you know, he always has something to make other people laugh, or maybe to make, you know, just lighten up the room. That's one thing I love about him. Even if when he's losing, you know, he has a way of actually trying to make people feel better in that loss. You know, that's how good he is. Oh, Thiago is complaining here. Why is he complaining about? He wants another corner. Ben Rama is coming in. Ben Rama is coming in. It's about to be interesting. Who was bought from Bramford, if you don't remember, to come to Watford? There's a cross. Oh, that was close. That was close. That was close. The kick. Do you watch? Yes, Mark Gobert. And not really a lot, but I watch him sometimes. I do check him out. You know, if I talk about the YouTubers that I watch a lot, I always make sure that I watch at least something from the from these guys, for the football terrace. Yeah, he's a bowler, so skillful. Oh, the cross was too much from Declan Rice. I watched the football terrace. I watch. Which team did I watch? Do I watch again? Channel. I watched the kickoff. Yeah. Then I watch Mark. Yes, Mark Gobrick. And now I've been watching a lot of this guy Troops TV. Whenever I want to laugh about Arsenal, I watch Troops TV. Then I watch Dominic Rich FC. I always watch Dominic Rich FC. I feel like in all the Manchester City fans out there, he's the only one who's less biased, if that makes sense. He is not. He's not. One thing I like about him is not really afraid to give you the truth whenever after watching the game or what. That's one thing I like about Dominic FC, and I watch him a lot. But Declan Rice, guys, they should score. They're attacking. Just score. Oh no! I think that was a bad idea. I really like the kickoff. Yeah, the true God. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I watched that kickoff. You know, I love the kickoff. I love the Lawrence Fella and also all the true Goldie panelists. I love them all. West Ham are bossing the game now. A lot can change in this game, that's for sure. Never Arsenal lose. I plan my evening to watch AFTV for 2 or 3 hours. Yes, always watching Robbie and GT going crazy. This guy at AFTV was called the Thai. I think Thai is crazy up in the head. I tell you, I think Thai is really crazy. I like I like all the kickoff panelists except the Chelsea fan with curly hair. He has a new channel. You're talking about. Oh, his name is out of my head. He has his own channel. He is good though. He is good. I enjoy watching him. I enjoy watching him. I enjoy watching him. And whenever I'm back in this in Africa, I always wanna go watch. I always wanna go watch. I think you know him. Have Hope. Do you know Have Hope? But do you watch the Football Terrace though? The Football Terrace. One thing I like about the Football Terrace is that it has it puts all people from different teams of the top six. So it means there's actually a show that they cover Tottenham Hotspurs, they cover Liverpool, they cover everything. But he's a Manchester United supporter. How old do you think Ty is? I have no idea. But he acts so young. But he looks so old. I don't know if that makes sense. Kilechi, I've never seen him though. But I watch these guys, the Kopish. I don't know if you know it. It's a Liverpool show. I think if I'm talking about the Kopish, the best time to go check them out, if you are not a Liverpool fan, is on Friday. They always cover all the things that are happening in all the big teams. You actually enjoy that. They always cover all the games. You actually enjoy it. I watch Football Terrace a lot, but I also watch Talk Sports. But it has a lot of fans. Oh, West Ham, why can't you just finish? Why is the West Ham are not finishing their chances? Finish your dinner, people. You don't create chances and you have to finish. Ty is 55, but he acts like he acts so fun and they like yeah. He's so childish, like. But I think that's what I like. I love every time whenever people go down for the Black Lives Matter, you see him going down like this. Every time he always makes sure that he does that. Or even when he scores, he always goes like, Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Oh, I'm like, Ty, come on, buddy. Come on, man. And I like it. And he claims that he's Nigerian, right? He says that he's Nigerian. I don't know how true that is anyway. Still no equalizing goal, by the way. Click the like button, guys, if you're enjoying this stream. Tell me your thoughts. Chelsea are leading by 1 goal to 0, but they have been dominated since this game started. Oh, talking about Talk Sports. I watched one episode of Talk Sports. Now to come to think of it, I think I've picked up the colors of Talk Sports when I chose the colors of the Football Connector. What do you think? I think talking about Talk Sports, there was a crazy person who was talking about Klopp out. I don't know if you remember, if you have watched the episode. He was talking about Klopp out, and I'm like, is this guy even normal up in the head? I was like, wow. So Talk Sports, it's a magazine, right? Yeah, I believe it's a magazine that turned into a YouTube channel and stuff. Like the Atlanta, they did that the same thing. Click that like button, guys, and subscribe to the channel. I need to check this guy you're talking about. You're saying it's called Kelechi. Who is this Kelechi fella? I don't know him. Let me check him right now. Oh yeah. Kelechi is on AFTV. Yes, I see him. I didn't see a lot about this Kelechi fella. I think my first time seeing him was just the last game, so I'm still getting to know him. He's now in all the talks, in all the AFTV panelists, he is 100% Nigerian. You can even hear with the when he's talking. Hit that like button, guys. Always important. Subscribe to the channel. Do that right about now if you haven't, because you are missing out. Kelechi, Tai, and DT, anger. He gets angry. He gets frustrated and angry whenever this team is scored. What a way to defend. What a way to defend. I'm really confused with the screen comments. Sometimes they work, sometimes they just go off. Just weird. Hey, bro. That's a freaky. So Everton and Liverpool are the only team that have scored more go-home goals than Chelsea. I think it's time now West Ham scores, because they are dominating this game but they are not scoring, which is crazy. There's a cross. AFTV. Have you bought a new internet because you read the messages much quicker than some months ago? Oh, remember I told you that I was moving? Oh, did you hear that I was saying I was moving? Even now these days, that when it rains I can't even hear anything, cause now it's better here, guys. The place that I am, and there's just too much traffic on this internet browser that I use, or the router, so it's easy, it is easy. It is 100% easy. I think one thing that I just have to do is try to get better machine in terms of a laptop, so that it doesn't do what it's doing. Oh, I think this game is gonna be like the City game, where the team that is actually playing to deserve to win the game, they don't, and the other team that is playing terribly, they win. So to be a little bit of that, a little bit of that. So let's see. Timo Werner. What reason do you what reason do you have to support Liverpool? Okay. Why do I support Liverpool, in other words? Do you like your new house? Yeah, it is good. It is good. Yeah, it's just that it's just a little bit weird. I'm still getting used to the neighbors and stuff, and I am a person also. You know, I can talk to a person outside, but I'm not a person who spend time just looking at whatever that is happening, or maybe following people around, or maybe who actually have conversation with the people to come and sit down and just start talking. I don't do that. I can create a conversation when I'm with you at that point, but whenever we just part ways, don't expect to see me tomorrow running again to talk with you. I'm a person who's open at the yet so private, which is weird if you understand what I mean. Open yet so private. I only talk when I have to. So that's one thing. So it means the getting to know the new neighbors is gonna be crazy. Verna, today I was actually doing a stream and it was raining like hell outside and there was no any noise inside, which was actually amazing. For the first time, I was like, wow, having a new house is actually a good thing, you know. That's what I said to myself. Chelsea, 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 Chelsea. Timo Werner. I think if Werner is getting frustrated a lot, or maybe he's trying too much. What do you think? Uh-huh. So the reason we're talking about something here that I actually forgotten about. The reason why I started supporting Liverpool, you know, I'm in Africa, right? So usually when I grow up, we didn't have a lot of things in our house. My parents were trying because of how things were messed up in the country that I was in, Zimbabwe. 2008 was a crazy one. There was just no things, you know. It was just a struggle. So I would get some chance to see maybe CDs of some Premier League matches, and I would watch Fernando Torres playing because my father is a Liverpool fan for such a long time. So he used to buy some CDs of Liverpool playing in that time around 2008, 9, 7, 6, somewhere there. And I would watch Steven Gerrard, the time when Steven Gerrard was playing, and also players like Torres. It's offside. He's offside. He's offside. Is he not offside? Abraham just scored. I think he's offside though. Let's see. Let's see how that goal went in. Wasn't he offside though? Let's see. I think he was offside. I think he was offside. Oh, he's not offside. He's miles onside. So that's a goal. Chelsea has made it 2 now, people. They made it 2. So that's over. Your prediction is coming correct now. What a goal. What a goal. So, okay, let me see. I hope you don't mind me saying, but your confidence when speaking has got better since starting stream. That is true. You know what I did? Was it the day before or what? I looked at myself when I started the stream, and I was like to myself, oh, oh, it's over. It's over. That is over. Chelsea have just scored another goal. That was fast. That was fast. That was fast. Wow. So it is 3 now. What are they going to say about Christian Pulisic and what he did say about what he did to that keeper? So like what I'm saying, I was looking at myself when I started, and I was like, wow, I actually, I actually have confidence that I'm doing something here, and I was like, wow, this is good. I'm no longer afraid. This is now becoming normal to me, if that makes sense. Cause nobody's ever good at anything. You actually have to do it, keep doing it until you develop. That's exactly what happened to me with the Football Connect. It has helped me a lot to actually be free when it comes to speaking. And I think I used to make a lot of errors when I was doing those things. I know I still make some silly mistakes while I'm talking, but I used to make a lot of errors when I was talking back then. There's the weird part about life is that you are the biggest critic of yourself. You criticize yourself more than any other person will ever do to you. So right now I can criticize myself from my what I used to do before, which is weird. So it's interesting. It's amazing that I have actually developed now. The confidence is there now. I can speak. I can actually say my crazy thoughts without actually fearing what I'm saying. Because maybe I was like, at that time, I'll be like, what would people say, or what would they think if I do this? Would they get the joke that I'm trying to put here? Would they understand whatever I'm trying to do? And I know it's still a process. I'm still developing to do this. But there's now, I have a documentary to actually tell you to tell people how a person can actually improve from this first time to where I am now. There's actually now a documentary that has been written there, which is interesting. Anyway, I love it anyway. So, from then I fell in love with the Gerrard and Torres. I loved those guys. Fernando Torres was crazy when he was at Liverpool. I'm not talking about the one who went to Chelsea. I'm talking about the one that I saw at Liverpool. He was amazing, and he's the one who made me fall in love with Liverpool. I just became so attached. Also because maybe that my father was supporting it, so it was just a thing of saying that I want to support the team that my father is supporting as well. So just became that easy, and from then I just enjoyed myself, loved it a lot, and I got to read about the history of the club, learned that there were some moments, got to actually to learn about some great legends that are there in our club, some players who have made history and stuff like that. All those things just came together and just made it straight into my heart to say that this will be the club that I follow. And also, I don't know if there's any fans in the world who supports their club like Liverpool fans. I'm just talking about in terms of how the emotions are whenever you are watching a Liverpool game at Anfield, while while all the crowds are in there. You can actually feel from there that this game is full of emotions because of how they'll be reacting and how they'll be doing. I have never seen it in any other team except in Liverpool. And that's why it's always crazy to come and play, and for a team to come and play well in this team or in this club. So I just love the fans. I just love the history of the club. I just love some of the players who made me love this one. And I love Klopp. I love Klopp. He's one man who can make you fall in love with the team. It's just crazy. I don't know. You can tell me as well. What made you love Tottenham Hotspurs? What made you love Tottenham Hotspurs? The player who got me into football was Gareth Bale at Tottenham, but also Suarez at Liverpool amazed me. You see, there's always that one player that you hold on into and you say this was the man. With the Suarez, when we come to talk about Suarez, Suarez was a good player until the 2010 FIFA World Cup, which was held in South Africa. That's when I lost it. That's when I lost the love for him. You remember the time when he saved the ball like the goalkeeper when Ghana were on the verge of qualifying to the quarter final of the FIFA World Cup, their first time in their history, and Suarez decided to save the ball with his hands. After saving the ball, they give the penalty, and one dummy from Africa kicks the ball up there, and they missed to get in there. I just wanted to feel for the first time Africa being represented in that, and I had to come to terms and try to understand that my own player from the Liverpool that I love is the reason why the other team that I'm supporting here, which is from Africa, didn't actually manage to go anywhere further in this tournament. It hunted me in a way. It really did destroy me, but so that's why. As much as I love Suarez, I don't really rate him that much. I don't really. I try by all means, but anyway, he is a good player. That by the way, he is a good player. Anyone who can come and stand here and say that Suarez is not a good player, then they've got a problem. Matt Noble. You know what? Out of curiosity, some of the smaller teams, I just wonder how did they fall in love with their teams? How did they become like hooked with their teams because of what players and stuff? Because I just feel like some people support team because maybe their family supported that as well, and they forced to always come to their stadium and learn about the team. I just want to say how much I hate the Vuvuzela at South Africa. Oh, yeah, I don't really like it. They love it, but no, the Vuvuzela just takes. Like, what can I say? Just takes the idea of people celebrating. Like in the Premier League matches, you can actually hear people celebrating, but with the Vuvuzela, it's too loud, and now 10 times, let me just say, 10 people are holding those things, making noise, it just becomes a crazy joke. One of the first games I remember well was Tottenham Hotspurs versus Inter Milan when Gareth Bale scored a hat trick. Wow. Although we lost it, it felt like a win. Wow, really? That's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. Which one of the games that I remember from the past? Yeah. Um, I don't think the funny part about the Liverpool. As much as I love it, I didn't watch a lot of games. I did only watch it through history. Gerrard was a force. I don't think there will ever be a midfielder in England who was a force to be reckoned with like Gerrard. Gerrard was too much. Stevie G was the true definition of a player Timo Werner with a chance to score. Oh, wow. What's wrong with Timo Werner? It's like it just doesn't work out for him. It just doesn't work out for him. As much as he tries, it just doesn't work out for him. Oh, I remember also some of the games, like the funny game that I might put out there was the AC Milan game, where it was the UEFA Champions League AC Milan game, where Liverpool went in that game as the underdogs, and we didn't play so well in the first half. They scored 3 goals, and it looked like it was over. Then second half, I have no idea what happened to the team. The penalties, everything just worked well for this team to come back in this game. It was a crazy game. And I watched that one, and we went to penalties and we won that game. You know, those are the moments you never forget. Those are the moments you never forget. Like, for example, talking about Tottenham, I don't think in any ideal world you ever forget the comeback that Tottenham pulled through against Ajax. When Ajax was dangerous, those goals that were scored, I don't think there's anyone who forget it. I would say the only player in the Premier League to be as good as Gerrard in the midfielder would be Mark Noble. What a player. Yes, that is true. Mark Noble is a player. He is so good, but hey, man. Also, maybe that Gerrard was dangerous when it comes to kicking those crazy goals, scoring those goals that are just out of this world. like the long balls he would kick from outside, and they'll just a true leader indeed when it comes to Steven Gerrard. That Liverpool now in Istanbul was one of the best ever. A moment any football fan would enjoy. That is true. That is one of we can talk about that night in Istanbul. We can talk about the recent one, Barcelona versus Liverpool at Anfield. That one was a crazy, crazy moment. And talking about those moments, it's actually funny that that is the same time when Tottenham was making history on the same day, with the Liverpool making history as well. Or maybe it was just a day apart, I'm not really sure. And also some of the crazy moments that I cannot forget, the recent ones. We talk about Diva Oric's last minute goal that went into the post and he scored when Pickford made a mess of it. Those are the moments that we value up to now, because they just change everything about football. They make it be what it should be exactly. And it just becomes something else, because I just don't know. I have a lot of things to say about this football games. I have a lot of moments, a lot of games that I watched that I still, up to this day, I value them a lot, and I keep them close to the heart because they were just amazing. They were just amazing. They were just amazing. Also, as much as I don't like Manchester United, the game that they played against when they won the World Cup, where Ole Gunnar Solskjaer came as a substitute, when they scored 2 goals in a matter of a minute. Those games were crazy. Those are some of the moments you never forget. I will always remember watching the Ajax game in the kitchen, and when Lucas Moura scored, I accidentally hit my mom in the face. I was so happy. No matter what Moura does, he will always be a legend. That is exactly true. No matter what you say, there are always those players you see as legend, and as the legends of your team and stuff like that. Players like Lucas Moura, Diva Origi, those are always legends. No matter whatever people say, they always score whenever it matters. Those people are legends. It's amazing. That's what make a team. Those crazy moments. And I remember also, like, talking about Tottenham Hotspurs, the Manchester City game also in that same Champions League, building up to the Liverpool moment. The Manchester City game when you played against the City, and the Son was just unbelievable. He was just unplayable. You always remember those moments. So the game is over, guys. Chelsea got that 3-0 victory. Tammy Abraham with crazy 2 goals that he scored. I wouldn't wanna watch football terrorists right now, because they will be so noisy. The Chelsea fans are gonna come like in countless minutes, talking about crazy things that didn't even happen. That didn't even happen. What a game though, anyway, and what a deserved victory. Football is so beautiful, and in how it makes memories that people won't forget. Yes, imagine if you actually experience those memories while you are in the ground. You will never forget those memories. They'll always be part of you. They will be the reason why when your club is losing, you wanna hold on to. Because right now, I can tell you, for example, there are many people right now in that Arsenal team who are still holding on into this Arsenal, because they still hold on to that invincibility. I remember the invincible season when they played the whole season without losing a match. All those are memories that most people will be holding on to, and they won't want to lose those memories, and they want to keep believing that the club can come back to be there. They can come back to be the club that you know. So that's just how it is with the football. This is how it is. You fall in love with the club with silly things. And I always found it funny with the people who don't even watch football. They'll be like, I don't get you guys. Why do you Why do you value small things? Why do you value things that are not even important? We value those things because that's what makes us actually love that. That is exactly what creates this. That is exactly what creates the love that we have for the club, because of those small memories, small kicks, small bicycle kicks. I know, for example, Real Madrid fans will never forget that time when they played with Liverpool and Gareth Bale scored that bicycle kick and that long kick that Lucas Moura, what is the guy's name? Loris Karius messed up in that game. They will never forget those moments because that's when that team did the unthinkable, if I may say. Those are the memories that we value a lot. I know. So the game is over, guys. It's been an interesting game. I've loved it. Thank you very much, Mr. Elliot. You told me that you're gonna call me one day on your podcast. Remember, you told me that you opened a football podcast. How is it going? Tell me, how is it going? Curious to hear that. So Chelsea wins, which means they go away. Where are they now standing in the Premier League? I'm gonna check that right now. Is Mr. Elliot is typing right now? Where are they standing right now? Okay, okay. Syria Champions League Cup. Yeah, the Premier League table. Let me put it in that so that people can see it as well. So this is exactly what it means now. It's they did they move? I can't believe that this guy is moved and Chelsea didn't go anywhere. Oh, they went above Tottenham Hotspurs. They went above you guys. You see, they only managed to go above Tottenham Hotspurs, which is weird. How many points did Chelsea have? Let me check on the Football Connect because I had the. How many points did they have? I had that Football Connect. Chelsea. Oh, they had 22 points. So they win a game and you can't even see that they moved. That is so terrible. That is so terrible. I literally feel sorry for them right now. That is so terrible. Sometimes I forget that whenever I put the screen, I'm actually moving the whole screen. That is so terrible. The podcast is going well. I've enjoyed it, but I'm taking a small break as I have exams to see. Oh, useful. Oh, okay. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I can't wait to be a guest there. I know it's gonna be crazy, but it will be interesting to see how that goes. So, what are the like? What are you talking about in the podcast as well? Like, what are you covering the most when you're taking? And how is it growing? How do you tell? Like, I don't understand how the podcast work and stuff. You actually have to pay money for it to be activated, right? And what do you do? Cause I would like to learn more about that as well, so that maybe in due time I might actually do so as well. Maybe I could actually create a podcast for the football corner. That would be crazy, right? That whenever I'm doing some talk shows, I actually do it straight. Then maybe record some stuff, then put it on for the people to watch. That would be crazy. But anyway, okay. Let me see if there's anything that I need to cover in there. So Chelsea had actually fallen. I was not really paying attention to them, but I actually discovered that they had actually fallen so badly, which is weird. Which is really, really, really weird. I think the only thing that is left here, guys, to change is the quality, right? The quality of my camera. I need a better quality of the camera. And do you have Discord? Yes, I do have. I do have. Actually, it was actually created. Let me put the link there. You can check it out as well. We are still creating the Football Connect Discord channel. I'm always putting a link each and every time here. Let me put it right now. Lewis is also one of the people who are helping on to make this one become What is it going to be? They're helping with the Discord channel. So what do you think about the new logo? I think it's nice, you know. I just love it anyway. Mm. If you check this one out, let me put it right now in the comment section right now. Yeah, the football connect. Yeah, this link, straightforward, it takes you to the football connect. Then the other one that I'm gonna put here, it's just my name in general, which is the name that would actually take you to this. Okay. Or maybe I sent the wrong thing, you know. I'm still learning how to use the Discord channel, which is gonna take some time, but yeah, I'm still learning to use it. Where's that? Yes, let me put this one as well. I think that's the same, right? No, it's a different one. I think you should use this one. Let me hear what you say. The new logo and the design is very, very good. Yeah, I had to work with some guy, and he did. I think he did so good. Yeah, I love the logo. We could make some suggestion for things to add on. Yes, it's you were allowed. That's one thing I love to hear from people. What do you think we should be adding on and doing what, so that we try to improve? Because one thing that, like I told you, this is your community. As much as I'm always talking here, making as much noise as I can, this is definitely a community. So whatever you say, I take it so close, and I try by all means, if it's possible, I try to change as much as I can. Louis, the last time I was here, was talking about putting a poster in the wall. I'm gonna try to work on that in 2021. Right now, in terms of finance, it's Christmas, people, and things are just so bad. But they will be better. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section, guys. I want to hear people are joining in. What did you think about the performance of Chelsea versus West Ham? Congratulations to Chelsea winning by 3-0. It means now they move to position 5, just above Tottenham a bit, which is weird. You know how fast the football can change. Tottenham were the team that were on top, but in the past 5 games, things have just changed. Now Chelsea are trying to come back. Now United now are number 3. That's just crazy. And still with the game in hand, things are just happening. It's just moving so fast. It's crazy. And also talking about things changing, Arsenal are still where they were. So yeah, things are changing, but they're not just changing that fast. Just making a joke to the Arsenal fans. You know, I love you all, guys. Never take whatever I say to heart, because I'm always saying crazy things here. You know, just to see how you react and what. But anyway, it's all out of love. I think there should be a clock on, so people can say what time the game is. Maybe get rid of the subscribe and put a video on the beginning to subscribe instead. Yes, you know, I did see something that I'm gonna try to do on that, and maybe work on that. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section, guys, because I see more people are joining in. Please do me a favor, click that like button. Chelsea have won the game. What's your name on Discord? Okay, it's Sam. I think it has to be Sam. Yeah, I think I just received a message right now on my Discord channel. Let's see. There's this guy who just said hi to me. Hi. How are you? My name on Discord, it's actually funny. I need to change this. I'm gonna fix. When I created this thing, I was learning, you know. In fact, I didn't even know a lot about Discord. I'm actually learning from a lot of people right now as I move on with this. So let me put this on the channel. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. Those who are watching the game, what impressed you today about Chelsea? And just use this link to take you straight to my Discord channel. Is that how it should be like? Or let me just take it from here up top there, so that it becomes easy. Oh yeah, it's Sam. It's Sam. If you say Sam, you'll find me. Very good. Thanks. Great stream tonight. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It was an interesting stream. I want to learn. So is are you using the Discord channel to do the podcast? Isn't it? Are you using the Discord? Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section, guys. Those who are just joining in, what did you thought about the game? Who impressed you? What did you enjoy? Do me a favor, click that like button. It's always important. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. That is the best way you support us here at the Football Connect. What did you think about the Chelsea game? If you look at that thing that is up there, the YouTube thing that it tells me how many people are connected, so it's easy. I'm gonna try to introduce a new logo there, like I'm saying. Let me see if I can open my Photoshop there and try to put on the screen to show you the changes that are coming, guys. I'm still working on, as much as I don't have a good screen or a good camera quality, I want to show you the things that we're adding on to try to make the Football Connect better. Do people talk on the Discord of just type? I actually want people to talk because of course I'm able to join them into the stream so that they can actually say whatever they want to say while we can hear them on the stream. But it feels like most of my subscribers, let me just say this, most of my subscribers are still not yet comfortable talking live, like. But yeah, it takes time to to talk on this thing. It takes time, and I just hope that they do grow. Our first human, there's Mr. Lewis. He's just joined in now. How are you, Mr. Lewis? How was you? I just read your comment on Discord right now. Our first human. That's nice though. So I'm gonna do a stream tomorrow, just doing a Premier League roundup, the review show, just talking about what I thought. Then the Premier League show is coming on tomorrow as well. Yeah, it's coming on tomorrow. So it means the review show will be early in the morning, then the Premier League show will come later in the evening, but not that later on because remember we have the Arsenal game to look out to. Arsenal are playing Manchester City in the what's that called, the Carabao Cup. It's gonna be an interesting game. I'll be covering it on, so you might wanna come back and join in for that. It's gonna be an interesting thing. Can't wait. It really cannot wait. You should change your name. Yes, you see, yeah, exactly. Mr. Lewis just said it. Yeah, I should change my name to the Football Connect. Yeah, I will do so. Remember, I told you that I actually have to go sit down and watch some YouTube tutorials of how to use the Discord because I've never used it, but it seems like it's a powerful tool, and there are a lot of people in the first world. Remember, we are on the third world, so I want to get used and I want to play with it a little bit to understand it a little bit more. Thanks for a great evening. See you tomorrow. Thank you very much, Mr. Elliot. You have been with me since the start of the stream, which is amazing. So, thank you very much for that. To those who are just joining us, do me a favor, click that like button, subscribe to the channel. It's always important. It's really, really funny. Then it's offline. Then it's offline, Mr. Gareth. I will change. Let's see if I'm missing out anything here from this. So there will be some updates that are coming tomorrow as well on our YouTube channel, YouTube, not YouTube as such, like Facebook and Instagram, in terms of the log, how it's looking like now, and also how other things are going. Like those are the new changes we'll be putting on late tomorrow or later on, maybe today. But just believe me, there will be changes always, as always. There will be changes and changes as always. It's gonna be amazing. We'll continue trying to make some changes so that at least the Football Connect start to look a little bit more professional. Cause Come on, people can only take something seriously if it's showing like it's really out of professional and stuff. Okay, let me see what am I missing out here. I just wanted to show you something here, but it seems like this thing is opening up so slowly. But anyway, you will see it very very soon. Like I told you, there will be some changes. So thank you very much guys for watching. It's been an amazing time being with you. I'm still waiting for my computer to load the things that it's loading right now, but we'll meet again tomorrow. What's your name on Discord? Just type Sam. Oh, but guess what? I'm changing the name to the Football Connect. Remember, I'm gonna change the name to the Football Connect. So hold on to that. So you just check the Football Connect very very soon. It to be changing soon. So thank you very much for being with me. Let me see if I go off live. It's still live. It's weird. Still trying to go offline. We'll talk tomorrow, that's for sure. I think I'm still live, which is weird. Still waiting for a response here. Yes, it's off. But not